And just feel your third eye center connected to the mat, to the earth. Just starting to get grounded. Just feeling yourself here. Starting to just feel and hear your breath move in and out through the nose. And creating just a little bit of space. So spread the fingers wide enough. You feel a little stretch in the hands. Make sure your arms are locked out so you feel the stretch in the elbows. Pushing your hips back toward the heels. Just notice the space you can create with just a little bit of intent as you draw your attention inward onto your experience on your mat. Already feeling an ease. And just reminding yourself this is a breath exercise above everything else. So together, just take a big inhale through the nose. And as you fill the lungs, start to feel your ribs expand. Start to feel the stretch. And exhale, just follow your breath all the way down. Feel the sensation of the breath as it leaves the body. And again, take another big inhale through the nose. Fill the lungs, fill the belly. Take your time. There's absolutely no rush. And exhale fully, completely. Feel that gap at the bottom of your breath. And one more time, big inhale through the nose, fill the lungs, fill the belly. Try to fill the whole room. Just find your fullest breath. Let it be just a little bit uncomfortable. Hold it there. Just present in the space. Take one more sip. And exhale into your yoga practice. I invite you to let go of any expectation you brought onto the mat today. I mean it when I say, let's just take it one posture at a time. Getting right into it, tuck the toes, lift the tail, come into your first downward facing dog. Letting go of expectation can be a little bit challenging in class. We all come in with a certain energy, but I really want you to focus on one posture at a time. So in your down dog, care about it. Feet hip width, get that strong push out of the shoulders, keep your thighs locked, and really fix your gaze between the toes. Then walk it out, and as you do, left heel high, right heel high, start to feel your body. Sometimes we notice how we feel. We start to talk to ourselves. Let go of all of that. Just notice how you're feeling. Just be aware. You're here to just take care of your body. The body you have right here, right now. Excellent. Then reestablish stillness in your down dog. Rock up onto the balls of the feet. Get the heels to lift up and open through your arches. Good. Thighs lock, core lock. Beautiful work. And then stretch your heels back down to the mat. Bring your left foot 2 inches closer to your right foot. Lock out your right leg, and on the inhale, bring it up and back. Stretch back, reach back. Three-legged dog. Right leg comes up and back. Excellent. Now start to feel that strong push out of the shoulders, keeping the right hip rotated down initially. Good. And today, just open up the right hip, bend the right knee, and draw your right heel towards your left shoulder. There you go, in the direction of your left shoulder. It's not going to reach. But really keep your shoulders squared off to the mat. So if you feel your right underarm lifting up, instead start to push the right shoulder down, then push back or reach back, and then take it one step at a time. Reach your right leg up and back. Keep it lifted as you rotate the right hip down, square it off, and then return your right foot to your left foot. Beautiful. Take a moment, and then lock out your left leg straight and strong, and on the inhale, bring it up and back. Just move with the breath. Excellent. Just inhale into posture, and first just get that strong shoulder engagement here. So push down through the palms, really rotate your biceps inward and upward. And stay strong through the shoulders. Just open up the left hip, bend the left knee, and draw your left heel in the direction of your right shoulder. There you go. Excellent. And again, pushing down through the left underarm, really still continuing to push into the palms. Beautiful, Jennifer. And take it one step at a time. First, reach the left leg up and back. Keep it lifted as you rotate the left hip down, and then step the left foot all the way to the top of the mat. Right foot follows. Excellent. Stand hip width apart here, ragdoll pose. Hold on to opposite elbows and hang forward. Make sure your feet are hip width. That way you can sway a little bit left and right, side to side. And if you feel really tight, just bend your knees a little bit, shift the weight forward. Excellent. And just take a moment here until you feel the weight of your head just kind of pulling your spine long. Beautiful. Then take a big inhale. Exhale, release the grip. Allow the arms to hang heavily here. And if you'd like, bring your hands behind the back, interlace all 10 fingers, reach your knuckles up and gently forward. So great opportunity to not only open up the shoulders, but start to feel some space across your heart. A little opening here. Beautiful. Keep very engaged. Keep your hands clasped as you bring your hands to your low back first. And then release your arms back down to the mat. Make sure they're hanging heavily. So take a moment, just kind of elephant trunks. You want to feel them heavy. Keep the weight tipped forward in the balls of the feet. Engage your core and round up one vertebra at a time. Try to go a peg slower than you'd like to go. Just nice and patient. Beautiful. Just one joint stacking on top of the next. Really aware of how you feel in your spine, taking care of yourself on the way up. Let your head be the very last thing that just finds its spot on top of your shoulders. Absolutely no rush, but once you're up, feet together, left foot meets the right, gaze forward, and just find a nice strong mountain pose. Excellent. Take a moment, push your pads of the feet into the mat, little tuck of the tailbone, shoulders relaxed, jaw soft. Find your gaze in the front mirror, present with yourself, present with your practice, that nice gentle awareness of the whole room. Let's have a great class today. Inhale the arms out, back, and up. Look up, stretch up as the palms connect. And exhale, swan dive, chin away from chest, long flat back all the way down into your forward fold. Inhale to a halfway lift. Gaze is forward. Now keep the back flat. As you exhale, plant the palms and step or jump back to a nice strong plank pose. Good. A lot of you looking down in that posture, in that transition, try to look forward. Keep a length in your spine. Always encouraging length as we move through these postures. Beautiful. Now thighs locked, core locked, gaze is forward. Take a big inhale. And on the exhale, shift forward and lower down to your chaturanga low hold. Take a moment, engage your quads, gaze is forward. Then inhale, upward facing dog. Draw the shoulders back, point the toes. And then downward facing dog. Tuck the toes, push the hips up and back. So be very intentional with your movement today. We're not rushing through the postures. Care about the transition, so not just jumping into a posture and waiting. Try to really match up the length of your breath to the length of your transitions. So inhale, bend the knees, push the hips back, look forward. Exhale, step or jump between the hands and arrive in your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, gaze comes forward, back flattens. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise, arms out, back and up, look up, stretch up as the palms connect. And exhale, swan dive. Take the whole exhale to arrive in your forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale, gaze is forward, back is flat. Exhale, plant the palms, step back to your plank pose, gaze forward, shift forward, lower down, find that low hold, feel your strength. Then inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, roll over the toes, push the hips back, downward facing dog. Solid work. Again, nice smooth flow. Another A series. Inhale, bend the knees, push the hips back, look forward. Exhale, step, jump, or float between the hands, forward fold. Halfway lift, inhale, take that full in breath. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. And exhale, swan dive, tucking your chin into the fold. Inhale, halfway lift, gaze is forward. Exhale, plant the palms, step back to your plank pose. Keep the gaze forward, shift forward, lower down, chaturanga low hold. Inhale, upward facing dog, nice full lungs. And exhale, roll over the toes, send the hips back. Downward facing dog, excellent flow. Just one more A series together. Inhale, bend the knees, push the hips back and look forward. Exhale, step, jump, or float between the hands into your fold. Half lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, arms out, back up, look up, stretch up, palms connect. And exhale, swan dive, just riding that out breath into your fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, plant the palms, plank pose, gaze forward, shift forward, lower down, low hold. Inhale, up. And exhale, downward facing dog. There's that nice smooth flow. Stay with it, B series. Inhale, bend the knees. So push the hips back like you're coiling a spring. And exhale, step, jump, or float. Nice float, mat. Forward fold. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And inhale, chair pose, hips down, arms up. Nice, strong chair pose. Lovely. Feet together in this posture. There you go, knees together. Lots of versions of chair out there. But in this one, with the knees together, it gives you a little stability in the hips. So you can sit the hips down and back. Excellent, Kristen. Beautiful. Make sure you're connecting the legs. Give it a squeeze. Then pull your shoulder blades down the back. Yes, broadness in the upper back. And use your gaze to help open up the body. So your body's going to follow where you're looking. Look up and back. Reach back. Take a big inhale. And exhale, forward fold. Let it go. Halfway lift. Inhale. Exhale. Plant the palms. Step back to your plank pose. Shift forward. Lower down. Feel that strength. Good. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, roll over the toes, back to downward facing dog. Solid flow, good. Roll the shoulders down and away from the ears. There it is, warrior one. Inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, step the right foot forward, drop the back heel, and just inhale, arms out, back, and up. Palms connect, thumbs cross, good. Lots of versions also of this posture out there. Good. In this version, I want your hips squared off to the front of the room. And if your stance is too long to make that happen, just shorten it up a little bit and then work on driving through the left leg to get the left thigh to rotate forward. It'll help you get your left hip forward. Nice, Allie. Good. Looks fabulous. Now tug back on the right heel to draw the right hip back just a little bit. And you know I'm a nut for core strength here, so I want your tailbone lengthened, ribs hugging in. There it is. And then slide the shoulder blades down the back. There it is. Stay strong. Back leg stays strong. Make sure you're not gripping the mat with your toes. Now come a little deeper in the front knee. There, nice, Richard. Keep your arms straight. Take a big inhale. And exhale, open warrior two. So just open directly into your posture. Good. Fabulous. Gazes forward, right in the front mirror. And just enjoy a nice, strong posture here. First time through, just noticing how you feel in your body. Also an opportunity to kind of settle into the groove. Notice you can work hard and also be at ease. Also be in your breath. Excellent. Feeling your shoulders open. Beautiful. Good. And then firm up your left thigh a little bit. If that feels challenging, just think about squeezing your left kneecap and pushing down to the knife edge of the left foot. Really caring about the strength in your legs right now. Looks good. Bring the upper body back just a bit. So like someone's pulling you back. This looks good. Stay low, so push away with the right heel. Bring your upper body back. Oh, there it is. Good. Take a big inhale. And exhale, cartwheel the hands down to the mat. Plank pose. Gaze forward here. You're welcome to lift the right leg. Shift forward, lower down, but care about this posture. Nice. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, roll over the toes, back to a downward facing dog. Solid. All right, left side. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, step the left foot forward. Drop the back right heel and inhale, arms out, back, and up. That's a very deliberate cue there. Out, back, and up. Helps open up the chest a little bit here. Good. Squaring off hips. It's really natural to feel your hips kind of opening up to the right side. So you can feel the core strength and the leg strength it takes to actually get your hips to square off. It is powerful. It is a really great opportunity to bring awareness to the body as well. It's all good. Little details here. A lot of you have beautiful postures, so focus on a few things. Make sure you're not gripping the mat with your toes. Make sure in your back foot you don't feel collapsed on the arch side of your foot. Push down to the knife edge, the outside edge of your right foot, and just get really vibrant in your back leg. Lots of energy. Nice, Kristen. Beautiful. Same thing here. Pull the navel in. If you feel like your ribs are bowing out, just hug them in. Nice, Ryan. Stay with it here. Good. Try to keep the arms straight in transition. Just take a big inhale. And exhale, open directly into your warrior two and find that strong posture right away. It's all good. So heels in a line in the straight mirror, in the front mirror, that is. Make sure your right heel's disappearing behind your left. And then open up the shoulders. Nice, Yvonne. There it is. And again, small details here. If you feel like your feet are slipping away from each other, even just energetically, I want you to hug the heels in toward each other. Feel that strong internal squeeze, your inner thighs, outer hips really supporting the posture. And feel really powerful in this posture. It's really strong. You all make it look very easy. There's a lot happening here. Lots of energy across the shoulders, the front side of the chest. Again, not leaning forward. Bring your upper body back just a bit. Good. Come down a little deeper in the front left knee. Just stabilize here. Feel your ease. Feel your breath. Take a big inhale. And exhale, cartwheel the hands down to the mat. Find your plank pose. Again, left leg lifts as an option. Shift forward, lower down, chaturanga, low hold, elbows in. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, roll over the toes back to a nice long down dog. So a little bit longer probably than it was just a few moments ago. Very nice posture. Beautiful engagement in the shoulders. Just keep pushing out of the shoulders. Chest toward the thighs. One more B series. Inhale, bend the knees. Push the hips back. Look out ahead of you. Exhale, step, jump, or float between the hands to fold. Again, no rush. Just halfway lift. Inhale. And forward fold. Exhale. Inhale, chair pose. Find your full expression on the in-breath. And exhale, forward fold. Let it go. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, palms flat, plank pose. Gaze forward, shift forward. Lower down, chaturanga, low hold. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, roll over the toes, downward facing dog, and just keep it moving. 1 to 2. Inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, step the right foot forward, drop the back heel. Inhale, rise, warrior 1. Exhale, open warrior 2, right to where you left off. Stabilize it, gazes forward, good. Now core strong, same thing here. Squeeze the heels. Turn the palms up and reach your upper body forward over the right leg and be just super aware of what's going on in your hips. If you feel like you're resting in your right hip at all, squeeze the sits bones together. Nice, Richard. Stay with it. Beautiful. Now stay low, like your back's on a wall. Reverse the posture. Scrape the ceiling with the right hand. Let the left hand slide down the left leg and feel all that freedom in your right side body right now. Compression for left side body. Opening for your ribs on the right side. Feel it open up. Good. Beautiful space for our breath, our lungs. Nice, Mike. Now stay low. Engage your core. Reach back. Stretch back. Take a big inhale. And exhale. Cartwheel the hands down to the mat. Hold your plank pose here. Let's get our supported side plank in. Gaze down. Left hand underneath left shoulder. Drop your left knee below left hip. Rotate right sole foot onto the floor and just extend your right arm up to the sky. Good, good. Nice work. Hug the left shoulder blade down the back. Some of you have your wrist a little far forward. Just make sure it's directly underneath your shoulder. And just notice, are you kind of sinking into the mat or do you have everything lifted and reaching? And take that energy into the extension. So right arm reaches forward, lift the right leg and flex at your right ankle. Looks good. If you choose, you don't have to. This is just an offering, right? Just an opportunity to work to your edge. Every single posture today is an opportunity to find your edge. Find it. Be willing to stay on it. Use your breath. Use your focus. Excellent. Then bring your right foot down to the mat. Extend your right arm up to the sky. Keep reaching through the right hand. Left hand floats up to heart center. If that feels really challenging, it's okay. It's really normal for that to feel challenging. Slide your right heel back an inch or two. If you want to experiment, come up to left fingertips. Then eventually the hand will float to heart center. If your palm's on the mat, sometimes just lifting it for a moment. Nice, Mike. Lift the angle of the body just a little bit more. There it is. Good. Slowly return the left hand to the mat. Great strength. Rotate the right hand down. Find yourself back in a plank pose. And there's no rush. Find your plank, thighs strong, core strong. Take that extra inhale. Shift forward, lower down, chaturanga, low hold. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. I love hearing how the breath, it gets more quality through the practice. I can hear it. You can feel it in the room. So stay with it. Nice long connected breath where you're 1 to 2 on the left. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, step the left foot forward, drop the back heel, just inhale, rise, warrior 1, enjoy the breath. Exhale, open, warrior 2, find it. Good, nice long posture, like a wave in the room. Love it. Stay low. Good, Matt, push your right heel back just a little bit. Back foot parallel to the mat. Back leg nice and strong. Flip the palms up and reach your upper body forward over the left leg. Good. It's normal to feel that right shoulder come along for the ride. So I feel like someone's pulling your right arm back. That's what Octavian really open the shoulders. Now connect to the depth of your posture. Be willing to be in your strength here and reverse the posture. Scrape the ceiling with the left hand. Really normal for the knee to bow in as we go into this posture. So continue to open it up. Good. Come a little deeper in the front knee if you can. Just feel it. Your ribs right now. Just like an accordion. Opening up. up and create the compression down your right side body, just like Bikram's half moon. This is a really important posture in our practice, getting that side body opened up, giving us access to our breath. Reach back, stretch back, take the inhale. And exhale, cartwheel the hands to the mat, plank pose. Nice work. Hold your plank here. Supported side plank. Right hand underneath the body, right underneath the shoulder. Right knee below the hip. Rotate left sole of the foot up, rather to the floor, and left arm reaches up. Stay with it here. Even here, the details of spreading your fingers wide, of pushing down firmly into the palm. Excellent. Connecting the left foot to the mat. Make sure your right toes aren't tucked underneath, that they're pointed towards your back heel. And then advance the posture. Left arm reaches forward, lift the left leg. And again, feel your strength here. Feel the energy moving through your body as you find your edge. Really flex your left ankle. So imagine one day your toes are going to reach back and touch your shin. That's the energy. Excellent. And then keep lifting. You got it. If it takes a little bit of opening the ribs to the ceiling, go for it. Nice, Sean. Then return the left foot to the mat, left arm up to the sky. Stay with it. Keep lifting through left rib cage. Come up onto the right fingertips, hand to heart center, or stay where you're at. That's fine too. Just keep even thinking in that direction, right? Finding those core muscles that one day will translate into that. But if it's not healthy for you, of course, don't do it. Stay with it. Nice, Yvonne. Look at that angle in your body. Strong through the core. Breath is easy. Return the right hand to the mat. Return the left hand to the mat. You're back in a plank position. Just hold your plank. Nice, Molly. Take the inhale. Exhale, shift forward, lower down, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, roll over the toes, downward facing dog. Look at that flow. Just beautiful. So we'll flow directly from warrior one to warrior three today. So really firm up your postures. Commit to a wonderful warrior one for your body, and then just commit to warrior three. Inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, step the right foot forward, drop the back heel. Just inhale, rise. So here it is. Just set it up from hips to fingertips. And then warrior three, shift the weight to the right leg. Push off the back leg. Good. Nice, Matt. Arms up. Good. Stretch the body nice and long. You got it, Scott. Sometimes that front mirror. Nice, Ryan. Look at that. These are amazing. So stretch the body like it's a human tug of war and keep that length as you gaze down and bring the arms out to the side like airplane wings. You got it. It's okay. If you touch your neighbor, not a big deal. Stay with it. Push down through the big toe of your right foot. You can bring your hands behind the back if you choose to interlace all 10 fingers. Otherwise, maintaining airplane pose. Way, Molly, these look beautiful. Good. Back to airplane pose. Back to warrior three pose. Gaze forward, palms connected. Step back lightly. Warrior one. Good. Take a big inhale. Exhale, open. Big warrior two. Turn the palms up or reach forward. Reverse the posture, big inhale. Side angle pose, right elbow inside the right knee, left arm reaches up. Yes, good. So feel that elbow to knee contact for two reasons, right? One, it gives you a guidance, right? Guidance as far as where your alignment is. When your elbow's on your knee, usually you have a straight line from your left heel to your head. And then extend your left arm forward. Extend that same line. So what I'm looking for is you turn the palm toward the floor, pull the shoulder down, roll the ribs open just a bit. Yeah, straight line from your left heel all the way to your left fingertips. Excellent. Now stay low, reach up with your left hand, and then right back up to your warrior two, right into it. Stable through the hips, bend the front knee a little bit more, take a big inhale. And exhale, cartwheel the hands to the mat. Plank pose, no rush. Shift forward, lower down, chaturanga, low hold. Inhale. And exhale, roll over the toes, downward facing dog. Back to breath, back to gaze. Don't overthink it, just keep moving. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, step the left foot forward, drop the back heel. Warrior one is the posture, commit to it. Hips square, arms locked, then warrior three. Shift the weight to the left leg. Push off the back leg. Try to look forward, up and over the cross knuckles of your thumbs. Looks good, so just commit to this. It takes a lot of energy. It's just a moment of your day. Keep the standing leg strong. Keep the body lifted. Gaze down, arms out to the side like airplane wings. We are challenging our standing leg right now. Shifting the weight around, but keep pushing down through the big toe. Hands behind the back. Interlace all 10 fingers if you did it on the other side. Check in with your back leg. Make sure it's locked. Nice minako. Lift the chest. Lift the leg. There it is. Nice and clean. Airplane pose. Stay lifted. Stay committed. Don't drop the arms. Just directly forward, warrior 3. Palms connected. Step back lightly, warrior 1. Fabulous work. Breathe. Breathe. Take a big inhale. Exhale, open. There's your warrior 2. You've been here before. Let it feel familiar in the body. Arms up, turn the palms up, reach the upper body forward, reverse the posture, big inhale, and side angle pose, left elbow inside the left knee, right arm reaches up. So elbow in the knee. This is all for your alignment, as well as a little pressure. Push the elbow into the knee. It helps open up the hip as long as you're hugging the sits bones together. Core is strong. Then you could take your top arm and reach it forward and feel length. It's not just about bringing the arm forward. It's about stretching the rib cage. It's about challenging your left leg. You got to grip the core a little bit more. You've got this. Breathe. Reach the right hand back up and then directly back up to your warrior 2. Fabulous. Take the inhale. And exhale, cartwheel the hands to the mat. Plank pose. Gaze forward, shift forward, lower down, low hold. You got this. Inhale. And exhale, roll over the toes, downward facing dog. Back to breath. Thinking about a little core work here. I'm not sure. What do you guys think? Oh, so much enthusiasm. I love it. Woo, woo. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. I want you to find what works for you. You can always hold down dog. This is a great place to be. Otherwise, my favorite, as you all know, shift forward to a plank pose. Come down on the forearms. Come down on the forearms. If you're talking to yourself about it, talking to me in your head, that's all good, but let it go. Let it go. You don't need to. Oh, we did this in Gary's class the other day, and my goodness, I was sore. We got to work on this, right? Crank on the forearms, keeping your thighs strong, your core strong. But my favorite version is bringing it into a side plank on the forearms. So bring your left forearm on the mat, extend your right arm up to the sky, and stack the feet. I'm going to borrow Kristen's mat here. Toes and heels are stacked. You can always bring a foot behind you if you need. Try to keep your hips squared off to the right side of the room. This is a bit much. You can always come out and find plank on the forearms. Find what works for you. If you'd like to join us for driving the hips up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and on the one, right forearm down. Find yourself back on plank on the forearms. Just take a moment, reset the neck. If you came out, this is a great place to rejoin us. Great place to rejoin us. Otherwise, opposite side, right forearm on the mat. Stack the left foot on top of the right and extend the left arm up to the sky. It's a lot on the arms today. So do what's healthy for you. Again, bring the foot behind you if you need. Take the time to make sure your hips are squared off to the side wall here. Then drive up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, almost there. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rotate the left forearm to the mat. Woo. Come up to a plank pose and downward facing dog. Almost had you come into dolphin. There's a lot on the shoulders. Let's take a little moment here. Feet hip width, gaze between the toes. Nice work. Getting good core strength is obviously beneficial for your yoga practice, but being aware of your core muscles as you move through your practice, that's my main goal for you. How does your core help you connect to your movements, to your transitions? So wherever you're feeling it, let that be about awareness in that area of your body. But before we move forward, just take a big inhale and exhale. Good, and just keep that ease in your practice. You can work hard and feel that ease. Move with the breath, triangle pose. Inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, step the right foot up between the hands. Drop the back left heel, both legs straight. Take a hold of right ankle, right hand, and left arm up to the sky. Yeah. So the reason we have you hold on to the ankle is because as you reach up through the left hand, it just tractions out the joints a little bit, yeah. Try to make sure your right leg is straight, keep the right quadricep engaged, and just roll the ribs open just a hair. Yeah, it's almost like you're opening up onto a wall behind you. Beautiful. Back leg is strong. If you like the little transition here, right hand to heart center, left hand to heart center. Arms reach forward. Again, just a moment. Beautiful, Yvonne. Roll the rib cage open just a little bit more. There it is. Then just back to triangle pose. And rotate the left hand down and shorten up the stance just enough to get your hips square. And then think like a halfway lift in your spine. Flatten out the back. And then take a hold of your right ankle with the left hand. And as you tuck the left shoulder underneath the body, extend the right arm up to the sky. Good. This posture is pretty tricky. If you feel like you're on a balance beam right now, it's not just you. Trust me. Just drive down through the back left heel. Focus on tucking left shoulder. Try not to lean to the right. So really stretch the body nice and long. Reach up through the right rib cage. And then rotate the right hand down. Let's make this a formal forward stretch. So if you'd like to just forward fold here, forehead to the knee with your hand on the shin, that's fine. Also, you can frame your right foot with your hands or even walk your fingertips back towards the back edge of the mat, forehead to the knee. Some of you might even like to bind the hands behind the left knee. You can bend the left knee and then straighten it once your hands are bound. Just a nice pyramid pose here. Breathe. A little space in the hamstring. Opportunity to release tension in the jaw. Good. And wherever you're at, walk your fingertips so that they're framing your right foot. Flatten out your back, gaze in front of your big toe. Coming into airplane pose, bend your right knee a little bit, shift the weight forward, and then lift and take off, airplane, arms up, leg up. If you need to rest, that's just fine. Otherwise, commit to it here. Push down through the big toe. We're just doing 2 of these, all right? I want you to bend your right knee just a little bit, and then straighten the right leg and feel the energy it takes to keep it straight. Good, one more time. Just bend it a little bit, and then straighten it. And commit to that locking out. Commit to it as you open up to your half moon pose. Lead with the left hip, bend the left ankle. Octavian, open up all the way if you can. Then back to airplane, rotate the left hip down. Revolve for just a moment, left arm down, right arm up. Airplane pose. Good, and meeting in warrior 1 pose. Excellent work, that was good. Hips square, arms up. Let it feel familiar, gaze is up. Take the inhale. Exhale, open warrior 2. Last warrior 2 on this side. No other posture in this class do we prepare for as much as we do for this one. So you're in your base. Nice and clean, just hinge at your hips, side angle pose. Again, we were here already today, so get that strong alignment, right elbow inside the knee. And while you're here, just inhale, reach up a little bit, and bind the posture on the exhale if you choose, half bind or a full bind. Beautiful. Richard, nice alignment. Stay strong through the back leg. Ryan, lift the angle of your chest a little bit more if you can. You can bend your right knee as you do so. It's just a moment here. Keep the breath through the nose. If you bound, open up the arms. Stay low in the base. Come right back up to your warrior 2. Yes. A little bit, arms back just a little bit more. Take a big inhale. And exhale, cartwheel the hands down to the mat. Plank pose. Shift forward, lower down, chaturanga, low hold. Up dog, inhale, and downward facing dog on the exhale. Fabulous work. Absolutely beautiful. Now strong on the left side with the breath. Inhale, left leg up and back. Triangle pose, step the left foot up between the hands, both legs straighten. Take a hold of your left ankle with your left hand and reach up. So front leg is straight, not bent. Yeah, beautiful. And when you hold on to your ankle again, just gives you a little lift. Perfect. Look at these nice postures. Just rolling the right rib cage open. Stay strong through the back leg. Fabulous. Looking for length in the spine. Stay rooted through your back foot. Left hand comes to heart center if you choose. Right hand meets the left. Arms reach forward again. Just your edge right here. No obligation to go deeper. Stay with it. Nice. Meeting in a triangle pose. Reach down, reach up. And rotate the right hand down. So when you square off your hips, your heel will lift. Shorten it just enough to get hips square. Good. Shift the weight a little bit back and forth so your hips are square. Flatten out the back like a halfway lift. There you go. Then revolve. Take a hold of the left ankle with the right hand and gaze up, but don't change the ankle. Yeah, that's better on this side. Beautiful. Nice length in the spine. Gorgeous. Sometimes we kind of hook to the left. You want length in the spine. As you reach up through the left rib cage, think about your right shoulder hovering in space above your big toe. Nice, Jennifer. Stay strong through the back leg. Lift through left ribs. And rotate the left hand down. Same thing here. Get your forward fold in. Whatever you did on the other side. Space in the hamstring just a bit. Relaxing the jaw. Back to your breath. Good. Then flatten out the back. Frame the left foot with your hands. Flatten it out. Gaze in front of your big toe. Shift forward. Airplane pose. You've got this. Arms up, leg up. Standing leg is strong. We are conditioning our standing leg in this moment. You choose how much. Just bend the left knee just a bit, even if it's a tiny bit, and then squeeze it straight and feel the energy it takes to keep it straight. One more time. Bend the left knee just a bit, and then squeeze it straight and strong. Then open up, half moon. Lead with the right hip. You're doing great, Scott. Just stay with it. Keep the chest lifted. Keep the leg lifted. Back to airplane pose. Rotate the right hip down. Revolve, right arm down, left arm up. This looks good, Richard. Just find a version you can maintain. That's the goal. That's the goal. Back to airplane pose. Let's nail it. Arms up. Keep pushing down through the big toe. Then back to warrior one pose. Great work. Arms up. Don't overthink it. You're just in a warrior one. Take a big inhale. Exhale, open, big warrior two. And again, just find that strong base. Sometimes we look down on our feet, but there's really no need. Got a mirror in front of you. You got this. And just make it clean. Arms straight, side angle, left elbow inside the left knee, right arm reaches up. Yep. And if you didn't modify the elbows on the knee, if you need to rest, you rest. Try not to over-dramatize it. There's really no need. Inhale, reach up, and bind, half bind, full bind. But it is a huge part of our practice, right? That self-talk that creeps in when things get challenging, that is our yoga practice. Just back to breath, back to the integrity of your posture right now. Breathing through the nose. Arms open. Back to your warrior two. Just clean. Just nice and clean. It's your last one. You got this, Ryan. Come down a little bit deeper. Just stretch the arms open. Use your breath. Take a big inhale. And exhale, cartwheel the hands to the mat. Plank pose. Gaze forward, please. Shift forward. And lower down, chaturanga, low hold. Up dog, inhale. And downward facing dog on the exhale. Lots of air coming into the room here. Lots of air. All right. Again, just take a nice big in-breath. And exhale. So simple. So simple. Lunge pose on the right leg. Inhale, right leg up and back. Exhale, step the right foot up by the right hand. High on the ball of the left foot. Inhale, arms forward and up. Part of the reason these postures stay challenging is because you are practicing in your integrity. Integrity of these postures require a lot of energy. They require all of you. If you've got time to think about other things, if you're distracted, you're going to fall out of posture. You're right here, right now, caring about your base, caring about arms up. Then bring hands at prayer, heart center. Fabulous. Stay here, revolve to the right, connect your left elbow outside of the right knee, and care about the integrity of your base even more than the twist. Nice parallel, lift the chest a bit. Yeah, then you can open up the arms if you choose, only if it brings you deeper from like mid-spine up. You can bind if you choose, and again, even more so, only if it brings you deeper from your shoulders up. If you're twisting your hips to come deeper, you have come out of the integrity of your base. Stay with it, Mary, beautiful. Open up the arms if you bounce, stay here. Prayer twist, stay strong, stay low in the hips, drive through the right heel, come right back up to center. Arms up, inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat, plank pose. Pause here in your plank. Just pause. Full side plank. Third and final plank, side plank. Left hand underneath the left shoulder. Stack the right foot on top of the left. Extend the right arm up. If you need to modify, modify. If you need to rest, rest. But be in a posture. If you need to advance it, go for it. Scissor the right leg up, hook the toe. Right here, everyone's just riding their edge. You are not alone. You're in it, in your breath. Nice, Sean. Stay strong, stay driven, right there. Maintain. It's just a moment. If you lifted the right leg, bring it on down. Fabulous. Rotate the right hand down and you're back in a plank pose. Take the inhale. Shift forward, lower down, chaturanga, low hold. Inhale. And exhale, downward facing dog. So good. So good. If you meet your challenge in this room, then good. That's the goal. Challenge is a given in this class. How you relate to your challenge is your yoga practice. What happens inside? What happens in your thoughts? Ideally, it's just a challenge, and that's it. You take care of your body. You work hard, you modify, or you rest. But try to just be in your process. Inhale, left leg, up and back. Exhale, step the left foot up by your left hand. High on the ball of the right foot, and use your breath. Inhale, rise, arms forward and up. Fabulous. And I mean it. The integrity of your base is your priority here, right? Back leg locked, hips square, core strong. Just nice and focused. Hands of prayer. Revolve left, connect right elbow outside left knee. Nice, Ali, beautiful alignment. Nice, Perla, there you go. You're pushing your elbow into the knee, you're pushing your left hand into the right. And be mindful, as you open up your arms, if you did the other side, notice if your sacrum is twisting, then not so great. If it's just the middle ribs, the upper spine, good. Find if you bound on the other side. And again, be aware, as you're hip dipping, then back up a step. Focus on just opening up the shoulders. Nice work. Arms open. Prayer twist. Rise right back up to center. Arms up, inhale. And exhale, hands to the mat, plank pose. Hold the plank. Gaze down, right hand underneath right shoulder. Stack the left foot on top of the right and extend the left arm up to the sky. So even when people are modifying in these postures, you're taking resting poses, there's a way to stay in the flow and connected to the class. You're doing a good job of it today. Advance it if you did on the other side. Struggle, fidgeting, the fuss, that's what kind of gets us out of flow. But you can be in wherever you need to be in this class and stay connected. This is beautiful. Everyone just own exactly where you're at. It's just a moment. Breathe, maintain. If you lift with the left leg, bring it down. Rotate the left hand down. Find yourself back in a plank position. This is the last one. Take an inhale. Shift forward, lower down, last chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, roll over the toes, downward facing dog. Good. Downward facing dog. Use your breath here. Inhale, bend the knees, push the hips back, look forward. Exhale, step or jump between the hands into your fold. Halfway lift, inhale. And forward fold, exhale. Again, half lift, inhale. Forward fold, exhale, and inhale, rise, arms out, back it up, look up, stretch up, palms touch. Exhale, hands through prayer, heart center, gazes forward, just really simple, mountain pose, arms relax at your side. And just take a moment, the posture just kind of wash through your body, find your breath. Mountain pose. Take it one at a time. Like I said in the beginning, no expectation. If you're in it, let's give it a go. Left leg locks, left hand on the left hip. Pick up the right knee and hug the front of your right knee with your right hand. Or pick up your big toe, peace fingers of the right hand. Good. Love it. Hips are level. Good, Octavian. Roll your right shoulder back if you can. If you've got the toe, extend the right heel forward. If anything changes in your shoulders, in your standing leg, that's it, Richard. Stay strong. Sorry, Ryan, there. Open up to the right side. Yes, that's standing leg, standing leg. I know you got the flexibility. You can shift the gaze over your left shoulder if you choose. That's it, that's it. Stay right there, beautiful. Stay strong, get taller, get taller, get taller. Then gaze forward. Bring the leg forward. Bring the knee in for a base. And mountain pose, let it go. And if that was hard for you, if you came out of posture, let go of any judgment around it. These are challenging poses at this stage in class. Arms relaxed, gaze forward, find your breath. Right leg locks, right hand on the right hip. Pick up your left knee or hook the big toe with peace fingers of the left hand. Take a moment, stand up tall. Even here, you can actually use your bicep and back strength to lift your leg up. Yeah, then extend your left heel forward. Yes, yes, and yes. Doesn't matter how much you extend it forward. Yes, then open up to the left side without swinging the left hip back. Yep, core is strong. There's lower abdomen strength helping your body stay upright right now. Switch the gaze if you did so on the other side. There it is. Gaze to center, leg to center. Bring the knee in for a base. Let's finish it just nice and clean. Feet together, arms relaxed at your side, gazes forward. Breathe for whatever relief you're looking for by looking down or fidgeting. Find your breath. Take a big inhale and exhale. Your body knows when it's time to rest, but if you got a little more in you, standing bow will be our last one on our feet. Just one set. Negotiation. Just one set. Gaze is forward, arms relaxed. Just find your breath, Richard. That's all there is to it. Just find your breath here. You can even just stay on 2 feet. Extend the left arm up to the sky, palm is forward. Right elbow, right hip, palm is up. Bend your right knee, take a hold of the foot from the inside. Sometimes just holding a base is plenty, right? Just getting, again, strong integrity in your base, core strength here. Reach up, and then kick straight back. Kick the right shoulder back, that's it. Exactly. The depth does not matter. It's the consistency of kicking back and reaching forward, fingertips sided right between your eyes. That's it. Nice, Mariana. Stay with it. Keep opening up the shoulders. Kick back. Reach forward. Then lift and reach to exit. Knees together, knees together, knees together. Reach up. Nice. Mountain pose. Feet together. Arms relaxed. Take a moment. Let that wash through the body. In the Bikram practice, they say you drain the blood from one half of the body to the other in this pose. I'm not sure if that's anatomically what happens, but there is a moment where you have to let everything just settle back in. And then switch sides, right arm to the sky, palm is forward, left elbow, left hip, palm is up, bend your left knee, take a hold of the foot from the inside, take a moment. There is no rush. Reach up, kick straight back, let the kick draw your left shoulder back. So just let the shoulders open up. You gotta kick and reach, kick and reach, kick and reach simultaneously in opposite directions. That's good work, Kara, stay with it. Eventually, as you reach forward, that right shoulder slides underneath the chin as you kick the left shoulder back. Sean, stay on the kick, beautiful, maintain. Lift and reach to exit, knees together, reach up. Let's just finish this strong, beautiful. Mountain pose, feet together, arms relaxed. Little bow to your standing practice if you choose. Shavasana, dead pose, feet toward the back of the room. Ifen's ready for more. Just doing some more chaturangas back here. Oh boy. Dead pose, close your eyes. Close your eyes. If that was hard, again, you're not alone. That's what you came for. You knew. You're chit-chatting with yourself about it. Let it go. Whatever's happening in this room right now, this is your practice, and it's perfect. Let your body be still if you can. Getting the mind to still is it's a journey. It's a journey. Sometimes it's totally attainable. Sometimes it feels harder. That's okay. That's the nature of it. But in this room, we learn the skills and the tools to have the intent to move away from thought and just into our breath, into the stillness. At minimum, placing our body in stillness, starting with the physical. Feeling our breath just move in and out through the nose, and beyond that, just noticing that your breath, your heart rate is already in its process of coming back into balance. There's nothing for you to do. In fact, the less you do, the better. And the beauty of it is, it's the intent to withdraw from our senses and into the stillness. It's the intent itself where the benefit is. Not how much we succeed at it. That's a big part of what's in this room, and what you feel is that intent that we all share, that we're all working on. Take a big inhale and exhale. It's okay. The stillness, the ease, it's intended to feel good, intended to feel welcoming. Sometimes it feels like you just want to stay here. We're almost to that last one. Let's work just a little bit more on the floor, but still with that intent to stay in the stillness, stay in the ease, work hard when we need to. Open the eyes, please. Come back to the room. Keep the body still for a moment. We got this. Use this sit up. Let it wake you up. Feet together. Flex at the ankles. Length the thumbs. Inhale the arms up. And sit up. And double exhale. Give yourself that forward fold. Just take a moment here. Why not? A little forward fold, a little stretch, whatever you need here. And spinal strengthening series is next. Just roll over onto your belly, please. I know. You just do it. Hands beneath the shoulders, all 5 fingers nice and tight together. You're doing great. I know, a little bit of process, but then we're in it. Squeeze the legs together like you mean it. Like your life depends on it. Squeeze the legs, point the toes, let it ignite your posture. Exhale all the air out of the lungs. And on the inhale, it's all right. Look up, go up. Yeah, moving with the breath in these postures helps, but you kind of can come into it and accidentally hold your breath. Don't do that. Just breathe. Stay here. Nice shallow breath. Excellent. Now squeeze the legs a little bit more. Draw your elbows back to your hips. Keep your shoulders sloped down, but use your upper back to lift. Then lower down with control. Arms aside. Gaze to the right. Left ear on the mat. Let it go. Let it go. Again, at minimum, put your body into stillness, right? Let that be the minimum we do. The rest will follow. And then like a light switch, turn it back on. Chin on the mat, hands underneath the shoulders. Slide your hands back to waist level. Oopsie. Lock your legs, so squeeze your legs together if you can. Exhale, squeeze the knees, and on the inhale, lift the chest and the legs this time. Slide your hands back so your hip bones exactly and push into the hands. Even kind of tug back on the heels of the hands to lift the chest. Yes, that's it. Now squeeze the inner thighs upward, inward, there it is. Stay strong, and then lower down with control. Arms aside, gaze to the left, right ear on the mat. Just self-assess if you exhaled really heavily on the way out. Maybe not breathing while you're in the posture, so breathe. In these postures, it's so essential. It is so essential. Well, all of them, but these ones, it's just kind of accidentally easy to hold your breath. So try it. Chin on the mat, lift the hips, bring your arms straight underneath the body. We're going to do it. Flip the palms down, pinkies together, eyes at the elbows. Yes. Are facing the mat, elbows in the abdomen. Just the third and final part. Tuck the chin, kiss the mat, lock the legs, exhale, and on the inhale, on up. Good. Whoa, Allie, beautiful. Push down into the mat. Excellent. Now, the more you straighten your legs, sometimes it feels like you can't lift, but I want you to just straighten them anyway and focus more on pushing into the hands. These look good. Now, breathe. Breathe. Stay with it. Beautiful work. Then lower down with control. Lift the hips, release. Nice work. Gaze right, left ear on the mat. That's done. That's done. That's done. Chin on the mat, hands behind the back, interlace all 10 fingers. Reach your knuckles up. Oh, if you can, stretch back. Let it be a big shoulder stretch. Good. Legs to the left a tiny bit. Exhale, and on the inhale, lift the chest and the legs. Move right through this. So I'd like you to just squeeze the legs as straight as they'll go. Point your toes like you're a ballerina. Good. Hands out to the side like airplane wings. Arms sweep forward, shoulder width. Separate legs, hip width. Looks good. Now straighten your legs a little bit more. That's it, John. Oh my gosh, so much more lift. Good. Lift up. There it is. And lower down with control. All right. We definitely gasped on the way out of that one. Gaze to the left or right here on the mat. Breathe. What a wonder it is that when we're working hard, we can find ease. We don't just have to white knuckle it. We can work hard, we can breathe. Try it. Chin on the mat, bend the knees, take a hold of the feet from the outside, floor bow. Make sure you're looking forward first in that transition, otherwise you can kink the neck. There you go, knees 6 inches apart. Now if you've got like really good grip, that's excellent, but relax the shoulders a little bit, relax them. Push the abdomen and sternum into the mat, exhale, and on the inhale, kick into the posture. Kelsey's going for it, I love it. Rock the weight forward, nice work. Yes, inner thigh engagement's gonna help bring the knees together. It might feel like you can't go as deep, you're getting a big front body stretch. Nice work, stay with it. Now shallow breath, breathe. Lower down with control, better. Arms aside, gaze to the right. Left ear on the mat, let that go. Yeah. Octavian, try and take a belly breath for that back release. So when your belly's on the ground, a big belly breath can give you a sacrum release here. Last one, chin on the mat, bend the knees, hold the feet from the outside. Second set's an opportunity to find your depth, not as long though. So exhale, point the toes. Inhale, go into it, yes, and you're in it. And again, full lungs coming into it, shallow breath, not quick breath, shallow breath. Nice work, there you go, rock weight forward, and just stay on the kick. Find your glute strength, stay on the kick, beautiful work, nice toes, Kristen, and lower down with control. Arms aside, gaze to the left. That's over. Arms aside. There you go. Let it go. Let it go. In fact, everybody, try and take a big belly breath here. And exhale. Good. Child's pose. Through an all-fours position, chin on the mat. Just push up and back into your balasana. If you'd like, you can turn this into a shoulder stretch, threading your right hand underneath the left shoulder out towards the left side of the room. Your palm would be facing up if you want. No need to do it if you don't want to. Just feel the weight of your body kind of on your shoulder here. If it's a bit much, don't do it. It's just a nice opportunity. Otherwise, just maintain your child's pose and breathe. And just switch sides, unthread the right arm, reach it forward. You could thread your left arm underneath. Try not to change the angle of your body. Spine is still straight. You can change where you're looking, left or right, whatever feels good. And again, just stay with the breath. Good. Just unthread the left arm, reach it forward. Just take a moment, nice strong integrity here in your child's pose. And everybody, big inhale. And exhale. Good. Then coming up to an all fours, and then standing up on your knees for camel pose. If you feel a little lightheaded, just take an inhale on the way up. Place your hands on your low back, fingertips down, thumbs on the outside. Take the time, a little engagement of the glutes, core strong, push your hips forward, look back, and lift up and over the heels of your hands. Even think about lifting up and over your shoulder blades. Look back, go back. Nice work. Beautiful. You're welcome to reach back one hand at a time. Do what's good for you. Right hand to right heel, left hand to left heel. If you've got the grip, hips forward like a billowing sail. Stay with it. Nice, Sean. Look back if you're going to do that. And then hands on the low back, rise through heart, rise through throat, rise through head. Then sit back onto your heels and turn around. Let that go. Very important here to find your dead pose. Whatever sensation, whatever emotion you might be feeling. Yes. Just try and relax. Nice work. Let's find our deepest back bend. If you're going to do another camel sit up, turn around, do that. Otherwise, bridge or wheel pose. Decide what's healthy for you. Bend the knees, feet flat on the floor at hip width apart. Tuck the tailbone, drive the hips up, whether you're in bridge or in wheel setup. If you are someone who wants to try wheel and needs an assist, just let me know. Raise your hand. Sometimes it helps to have some hands underneath your hips. That's good. Nice. Try to have your feet parallel to one another. Yes. And think about pulling back on the heels of your feet and engaging your glutes. That's it. Stay strong. Drive the chest forward. Then walk it out, chin to chest, round down. That core strength. Dead pose, arms relaxed. Wow. Happy Saturday. Bring your knees into the chest. Give yourself a little back release. Give yourself a little hug. If you want a happy baby, it's a great place to get it in. But do what's healthy for your body here. How do you release those back bends? Everybody in this room, beautiful today. Come into your inversion of choice. Rock your hips above your shoulders. Extend your legs into the air. Some days we have the practice where it's just kind of easy, not necessarily posture-wise, but to kind of manage ourselves internally. Some days not, and that's okay. This is your place to come to reset, whatever it is. Hinge at the hips, bring the toes over the head toward the floor, just like a meditation. Sometimes we have a busy meditation. It's okay. We benefit from taking that time, focusing, breathing. Plow pose, if you're not already there, toes toward the floor. And then round down one vertebra at a time, slow and control. Bend your legs long, squeeze the right knee into your chest. Give yourself the twist you need today. If you need to sit up and do a twist, that's just fine. And take the left hand, draw your knee across the body, extend the right arm out. Sometimes an eagle wrap of the legs feels good here. Sometimes extending a leg and holding onto the foot. Just make sure it's your deepest twist. And breathe. Breathe through the whole shape. Bring the right knee back in the chest. Give it a hug. Give it a squeeze. Release it all the way down. And just switch sides. Left knee squeezes to the outside of the rib cage towards the left shoulder. And then twist using your right hand. Guide the knee gently down to the right side of your body. If the knee arrives at the ground, that's just fine, but that's certainly not necessary. We're just looking for maximum twist. So reach the left arm out, reach the left leg across the body, and just try and maximize the range of motion here. And again, just breathing. Come back to center. Dead pose. Arms aside. Yeah, you did it. And close your eyes. The work is done for now. And you did work hard for this moment. Whatever happened on your mat today, let it be perfect. Let it be exactly what needed to happen. No judgment. As you relax into the floor, relax into the earth, your breath moves exactly how it needs to move. Remind yourself the benefits of your practice. It's an experience. You don't have to overthink it or analyze it. Just open yourself up to having it, to experiencing it, to feel it. Now, as you move through the rest of your day, just be aware. Maybe your breath is a little different. Maybe you move a little differently. Maybe you talk to others a little differently. Maybe you feel your heart a little bit more. Whatever it is, just stay aware. Let it be like a ripple in the rest of your day. Let's close our practice together. Take a big inhale through the nose. Fill the lungs, fill the belly, fill the room. Hold it. And let it go. Great work, everybody. Namaste.